Down your pleasure.
Whoa. I'm only just
Okay. This is it right here. Spirit Uprising, episode 4.
Kill myself.
Fourth episode.
Please.
We have not only myself and Mr. Raikon, you know, the regulars, but we have a special guest in the form of Mr. Jordan himself, the Grens. Hello, Jordan.
Hello.
You got
Yes.
the special guest.
Yes, he is here to help us out with this.
Oh.
I'm very excited. I've always been. Oop.
Yeah. Oh, Yukine's in here apparently.
But he ain't though.
He's in my stream.
Oh.
So. I know Ron's gonna text in this chat. Yukine said hello to you, Jordan.
Oh. Hey, Yukine.
There you go, Yukine.
Hit the wait for mine to start. I had a little bit of technical issues.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
His mic
It'd be
deleted.
like that.
Killed himself. Oh no.
Okay, hopefully my stream doesn't cut again. But
Your stream
yeah.
cut?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just did.
How?
I saw like a little. I saw the little icon just die, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Man, what a tragedy.
But yeah, Spirit Uprising episode 4. We've come so far, ish.
So when I was looking through the episode a little bit, I saw 2 dots, and I'm not happy.
Honestly, I haven't watched like this season 1 in like a while, like a good year.
Funny part is, the creator texted me and commented on the last stream I did. So
Yeah.
Okay, so this episode is like about, what was it, 17 minutes?
17 minutes and like
17
4.
minutes and 22 seconds.
Oh, or that.
Alright.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, whenever you guys are ready.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Alright.
Alright.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh look, it's Apple.
Nobody remembers him.
We got Bardock.
Oh, the old man.
Yeah, we never saw him again. That's what always upsetted me.
The old man?
Yeah, the old man.
That's 1 dot, that's 2 dots.
Where is the bird?
Dead.
She's not even in the opening. It's kind of like, not that.
Wait, Julian?
Hey, there she is!
Oh, no, she is in the opening.
Yeah, I haven't watched this in a while, so... Ah, yeah, that's the guy that I played, like, for Shadow.
Yes.
Because he was looking for a Fusion voice actor at the time, and I helped. Uh-oh.
5 mere days before we go back to Earth. And to beat this little kid's ass. Sunset, you have any description of him?
Damn, Len looks ugly.
Well,
Yes!
he has like spiky hair, red eyes. I didn't actually anger over this kid. I just want to.
Wait, so they're out there, they're
he's
ready to
cute.
kill Shadow?
One of them's trying to hook up with Shadow.
Shadow did nothing wrong. He's just a little
Technically,
kid.
the word that we would use,
Make
that we
it
adults would
shorter.
use, is rape.
He's trained by this person.
Later on in the series, you'll find out why.
Oh god.
Didn't hear from him for a long
I wonder
time.
why this series canceled. Shit.
That ain't canceled. Shadow did technically release his intro for season 3 about 3 days ago.
I'm talking about this.
Yes.
You're a Saiyan, right? And he's a Saiyan too.
Well, no shit,
You're
Sherlock. Why do you think he has a
disappointed
tail?
in
Stiff one
No,
too.
I'm not. You got beaten
yeah.
by
Whoa,
a
I got-
10-year-old little boy.
Okay, buddy, not like that. Chill out.
12. Well, maybe I just want to hold back because he's a little kid.
Well,
Maybe
because
hold
he's a
back
little
from
kid.
puberty 'cause he's still
Bitch,
saying
how old?
fucking
You're
speaking
supposed to
toy.
be a Saiyan. You're part of Frieza's army. Why the fuck do you
Do you
care?
want to fight?
They want to hook up.
I'm not gonna
No,
before
it's
girls
because
make
he
a
wants-
whine and
she wants to
cry
ride his
afterwards. I got
dick,
bad things
which
to
is
do.
not right. It's not right at all.
Why are you
The
talking
kid's
to me?
fucking
Because I
10.
need your description
And
of
you're
this
what,
boy.
like
That's
15?
it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That'll be enough
In
for today.
sense, I think.
Maybe we'll be able to find him and beat him, whatever.
And
Are
it
they
isn't
on-
consensual either.
Thank you for giving me
Are they on a
It makes it even
mushroom?
worse.
horrible details about this kid.
I don't
No,
understand the mushroom part.
Well, I'm off.
Like, are they
Glad
already
do
on
what you
Earth,
want.
or
Oh, there she is.
there you go?
Why is Shadow looking at Virus's ass?
Whoa, what the fuck?
Looking right at no, that ain't right.
Well,
Jesus, man.
Why is it that Shadow always has to be trained by the sick fucks to make him go through punish training stuff? Like, what the fuck?
I bet you're ready for the scene.
I know it's
now.
like you can't control the camera, and well, technically he can, but like he's deciding not to aim in any other way.
Eh, she'll have nothing
He's
on
deciding
you
to
now.
aim at the ass, Virus.
Which nobody wants. That's a fate worse than death, let's be honest.
So,
Yep.
I got some-
No
This
kidding.
music has been used twice so far, as I've seen.
I won't,
In my times.
I won't be joining you in the fight.
Yes, that is true.
I think my
Virus just
chat
said you
broke.
joining him in the
They
fight.
need me
What
in
the
other
hell?
world.
My chat broke, so I'm gonna have to go through my phone now. This is great.
Eh.
I might have to
Yeah.
do the same.
Ron said disrespectful. Orange said ew.
I'm sorry.
Wow, what a master. He refuses to help him in the fight.
Wow.
Try to
He only
make
refuses
I never
to
understood
rape.
that part.
possible during the fight.
If memory serves me correctly, the last time we see him is in
Yeah, making
episode
promises.
6, I think? I'm not sure.
Where to go? He's
My memory
good,
is foggy.
but Can get cocky.
Little
Like a
do we know
virus.
that the reason Virus couldn't join the fight was because he was trying to slit his wrist.
Don't let him get
Oh!
cocky.
Oh my god, Jordan.
Jesus! Holy shit!
Am I
Oh.
wrong?
Oh my
Holy
gosh!
So real quick,
Oh my
one more
god!
thing.
Holy shit!
Am I
No.
wrong?
Got Master Virus.
Am I wrong though?
Shots fired!
Leave someone else.
No comments.
Damn, Orange! What a rip, boy!
I mean, am I wrong though? The amount of
Yeah.
times that people have memed this shit with me.
Oh my god! What a tragedy!
Jordan's a savage.
They do. Especially when they're
So Virus
very,
doesn't see this.
very similar.
He's actually
Oh,
gonna
the
do it.
farewell to Master
Don't get
Virus.
me, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I have no problems with the guy,
Yes,
but
you are.
like the amount of times that
Not
I've
in
heard
this
that Virus has
brain.
tried to kill him, that he's attempted, like, to take his own life, it's just comical at this point. Like,
I'll tell you one day.
if you're gonna say something, follow your part of the deal.
Funny part is I'm not even paying attention to this, to the fucking scene at this point.
I mean,
Not because there's nothing going on.
so where to go?
What? This man
Rudiger
teleported.
has fully taken in his inner Piccolo
I'm gonna
and
need you
decided to take the
look
cape as well.
after Shadow
Except he
and
stole a few
Dawn.
little things.
Where are you going?
Legend
Yeah,
said
he's
Jordan
not-
out
he's
here
not-
roasted.
I'm going to the other world.
Seriously?
Well, first of all,
Yes.
Rudiger's not tall,
they need
he's
me
not
again.
green, he's got hair, he's a Saiyan.
Virus just
Yeah.
looks like a fucking yellow
Yeah, but need
bitch.
to take
He
care of the
doesn't look
kid.
human.
No. The thing is with with Virus,
For the
he's
next
changed his look so many times, not only in
5
Z-Star,
days, maybe a week.
but other series as well. Like, he
I don't know
can't
about
stick
that.
to one fucking hair color or hairstyle.
Sounds like a lot of work, but...
Oh wow, Jordan, Yukine says that he's proud of you and he tips his hat towards you.
I'm allowing you this once.
You're
You
allowed.
have
No, if you're
keys to my
allowing
hot dog now.
someone, no. You're not saying you're allowing someone to look after somebody. You're just
My
saying,
hot tub
oh, I'm
now.
tired of looking after this little shit. Here, you can take the rest of the homework.
No, I'm not.
Like, you're only piling on all of your mistakes and all of your worthless training
I don't know,
onto
he's
him, which he knows
probably back
nothing about.
Training in the fields or something.
You better hurry up.
You're only sending him to his
Yeah, I
imminent
need to
death
go.
against
Alright, take care.
Berserker.
Me
And
too.
what I assume to be somewhat of an elite Saiyan, I'm not sure.
Guys, we have to make sure that they don't break the hyperbolic time chamber so they can get out. They're gonna pretend to like not get out. They did that before.
That was a good.
I remember that. They lit. What's up, Light? I remember them breaking that, and they just walked off like it was Go Tanks opening a portal.
That's literally, that was one of my biggest complaints.
They became
Of
Go
all time.
Tanks.
So what's on the world already?
Yeah, like, no! There's no valid explanation, and even though, Shadow, with all respect, you're a nice guy and everything, but there was no true explanation as to how they were able to get out of the chamber.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's
They
only
take you to
one
the
door
trap.
in and out.
They
Like,
fu-
that's it. If you
they
break that, you're
fused.
trapped for
Anyways,
eternity.
what you doing here?
Unless Mr. Popo trapped them in there.
I heard you've been struggling with a move called Saint
That's
Spirit.
one plot hole.
Yeah.
You know, there's too many to count.
Oh, wait, now they're gonna do the Saint Spirit shit.
You already know
Let's
Brady,
see.
right?
Yeah.
That.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I can't really help you on there because I think.
Well, why would bring even a move up if you're not even gonna help train the kid? Like, for fuck's sake, what kind of teacher are you?
So right?
So the master can't help him. His friend can't help him. Then who
The
can?
master can't help him, the friend can't help him, the supposed father figure can't help him. He's gotta figure this shit out by himself. Like, real good masters, you are there. Wow, I wonder where it went wrong.
So how did he really get powerful then? If
I have
his
no
masters
fucking
don't even
clue.
train him.
The thing is, like, what we call it is the power of plot.
And plot holes.
Fair enough.
Plot armor is what Shadow calls it.
Ah. Shit. Hello, Mud. And Legend said both father figures.
Well, one of them's deader than dead, the other one's a black dad, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
He just left and never came back. Like, he came back once, and then he died off screen.
Seems legit. And Zane just became Goku Black and dipped.
Oh, no. Zane was never there to begin with. He was a ghost. We only saw him because because Shadow felt bad for him and just added him in. No real reason. He held no importance. He was just there in the background.
Poor Apple.
I wonder where Zamasu
Put your
is.
mind to it, yeah, but it is an impossible
Same here.
task in my
If we got a Goku Black, then there must be a Zamasu.
He's plotting right now, man.
Jordan ain't letting them catch a break. Stuff that he's saying, he isn't wrong.
I speak the truth and nothing but the truth.
What's the saying? They're kind of ruthless, you know? By blood.
It's kind of ruthless. But yeah, you don't say. It's like it's almost in the nature. It's almost like they were a warrior race. It's part of their character.
What's the saying? They're just about,
Jordan,
fighting.
you're roasting, man.
Sure, I don't
Roasts.
think about fighting almost every day of my life, but... Not all
Damn.
Yukide says, tell Jordan that he has exceeded my expectations and that I am beyond proud of him
One
now.
way to put it.
Well, I appreciate it, Yukine.
Jordan, you think you own the oxygen.
No. I'm just stating what my opinion is. That's all I'm here for. Just to say my thoughts on the matter. Wait, when the fuck did he learn Masenko?
When did he learn Special Beam Cannon?
I don't fucking know. None of this shit is explained!
Too much plot holes, man.
It's like, this guy comes around and it's like, oh, hey, I know this and this and this. I'm not gonna explain how I know them, but I just... Dude, don't try and question me.
Wait, so he doesn't know Saiyan Spirit, but he knows Final Flash?
Excuse?
Nani?
Huh? when did he even start to use Final Flash? I wasn't even paying attention. Rudiger out here spamming the special beam
He became
cannon. Or should
Jaden.
I say special needs cannon?
He became Jaden. He missed his ultimate. Holy shit. You took the
So
place!
you weren't alone! He
Oh,
did it
shit,
before
Spirit!
you did!
He missed though.
Wait, what? Wait! What the fuck?
You missed it!
Can't pause.
I like how in Sand Roar he
Wanna
learns
try what you did
Gigantic
a minute
Roar,
ago?
but
One more
like
time?
Sand Spirit is gone.
Okay, yeah,
Everything
sure.
else is just gone. This is shit, man.
Oh,
And he knows it now. Fucking Saiyan genetics, I suppose.
Ow.
It makes no fucking sense, but okay, we'll go with it.
Did I do it?
Yes.
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah, no
She
wonder
did.
it fucking
I heard
hurt,
a lot.
dumbass. You took a key blast to the fucking face. What do you expect to happen? Like,
wanna go
you don't
full
take
power now?
you don't take a gigantic key blast.
I
and
did
don't
see
think it
Shadow
hurts.
no-sold Final Flash when Rudigo did it to him.
Yeah.
He no-sold to that shit. He's like, nah, this doesn't hurt me. I'm just gonna beat you McIntyre and shit. We're fine. Fine. You're gonna take nothing.
Ray guy like.
Well, the entire point of this fight was to learn Sand Spirit, and he missed it.
He was a very determined young guy, fellow, yeah.
Well, it's nice to know that Jaden wasn't alone in missing stuff.
I know, right?
He rose from, you know.
If the Jaden's also not the only one that can't aim properly.
Oh!
Really a definition of
Fuck.
an underdog.
wow.
You missed! Again! Except it
How
was a
did you
counter.
miss? He was 3 feet in front of you.
You no-sold that one. Yep! No-sold it!
Like, no reaction whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. You know, I got invincibility frames. We're all good, you know?
Completely missed all of those.
We got a lot of Jadens in here, boys. This is an issue.
What was... Like, I get this was, like, training and everything, but even after he did, like, the same spirit, what was the point of even continuing training? Like, you got the move that you want, don't be a greedy bitch.
Rudigo's a pretty shitty teacher.
Ron said, so
He's
this is a
getting his
meme.
fucking ass beat. He's a fucking ragdoll.
Pretty much, Ron. This is a meme.
This is... I don't mean to be mean or anything, but this episode's just awful.
Yeah.
Episode 1 to 4 was pretty bad. So far, I've only seen the Knot Squad and then Virus getting his ass looked at.
What the fuck's Rudigo doing? Where's he going?
Like, what? I don't even understand. He doesn't even explain what that move is.
See, Rudigo's a bad teacher. In all honesty.
He has no good teachers.
Yeah,
None at all.
honestly.
He has to learn this
Not
shit
that
by
Virus
himself.
is
No
bad.
one's been helping him.
See, look! That's a no-sold.
Oh, it was a temporary 10% cell. It's like one of those cells where he's like, ow. It's not like, ow. It's like, oh, ow. Like, no soul, no spirit.
Oh, what the fuck? They're like in sync.
What the fuck? This is how you know Shadow plays ranked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing the key
He's
cancel and he's
tryharding.
punching
He's
him.
tryharding.
Key cancel, then the hit, key cancel, and then the hit. It's like, hey, Seuss. At least Orange is
Oh my god,
not...
Rudigo's like screams of pain. They're just so dead. He's like, wah.
Benji's was worse.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No soul, no spirit, Jordan 2020.
Like, the
the
thing is,
longest
Orange doesn't even
scream.
play like as much ranked as I'm aware, and Shadow's just showing off his skills. He's just like flexing, and that's not right. Like, that's just disrespectful to a man who's just doing his job and
Isn't
acting.
Orange a Saiyan?
It was
Yes.
meant to be an
Why doesn't he have a
unstable
Yeah,
tail?
yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
attack, mainly used by for,
He has
you
a
know,
tail.
Nobody acts as the fucking race here. Nobody acts as their
so
actual
the
character.
enemy skills went up the
Like,
roof
nobody
and
just... Shadow's
conquered
just
the
being
soul, and some
himself.
people kinda-
Pretty much.
Orange is just
Piccolo.
contemplating his life as to why he
No.
joined this series.
I think it's.
How about we just go get something to eat?
Yeah.
That's a rip.
Oh, there's the one sane thing
yeah,
about it.
Don't you
Let's go
dare
get
break the
something to eat.
hyperbolic lime chamber.
Hey! Improvement!
5 days.
Great.
I'm
You didn't
proud of you.
break it! Good job!
And that's it.
It ended
And
right
that's it.
there?
That's
What?
it. It's a fucking 17-minute video. Like, I think that's the
Wow.
shortest video that Shadow's ever done. I think.
To be honest with you, I thought this. So, question
Oh,
for
fuck that.
Raikon and
fuck
Kirai,
that. We're
Jordan
moving on to
out here
episode-
being
fuck
a
that. We're
fiend.
moving on. We're moving on to episode 5. I will not stand for this. I will not stand for this. I will not let my guest appearance just be a 17-minute fucking video. Fuck that shit. We're going to episode 5.
Bruh.
Episode 5.
I don't want to go through another monstrosity of this.
We gotta like review episode 4. Like we gotta like, talk about that.
So, for question
as much as we
for
can,
Raikon
anyway.
and Kirai, Jordan out here being a fiend.
Yeah, it's RP awakened something fierce in Jordan.
If Shadow was still developing his skills, how the fuck is he keeping up with Rudigo?
It's developing. I'm having a stroke. Developing his skills. Sure. Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah. Okay.
No,
yeah.
Legend said if he was developing his skills, how was he keeping up with Rudigo?
Plot armor, mate. Like, there's no fucking explanation to it. It's not
Orange
like
is vomiting.
because it's not like because of his blood. It's not like because of his heritage. It's fucking plot. Like, none of this is explained. Like, no one even knows like what Orange Rudigo's true power was.
Kirai more of a fiend of ignoring my messages.
Oh, what? Who said that? What?
Run!
Moving on. Anyways,
Plot
Okay.
convenience.
In terms of dialogue, I got nothing out of this episode.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna give this a 0.
Honestly, the purpose of this is just pure fighting. I mean, sure, but if you're gonna do like a fight scene, you actually have to make it interesting. There was nothing interesting, nothing conclusive about this episode whatsoever.
I always
There
saw
was-
was some people nose holding, just Piccolo. More.
There was nothing about this episode that was good. We only saw like one scene with Sunset and Len, like only 2 scenes with Virus of him just running away like a coward, and then the rest of it was fighting. Pure
And Shadow showing
fighting
off
for the
his
entire video.
skills.
Yeah.
Yes, skills, aka showboating. Anyway,
Like Virus, like, I don't know if this was his final episode, I don't remember, I'm not gonna lie.
no,
Jaito
he has,
said-
he has,
Jaito
One
said
more
Yukine
episode.
rides Kirai. It's a rip.
he has one. If memory serves me correctly, he has one more episode, and then he's gone.
What do you mean? What Shadow just said, bro, are y'all that desperate for clout?
What do you mean?
What?
What?
Okay, I review things, you already know that's my shtick. I've been doing this for like about a year and a half now. So
Why are you just talking in that voice? Ew! Stop! Stop!
like-
Ew!
we're like reacting to this, right? And this episode, we got nothing out of it. like,
Honestly,
Okay,
Shadow,
the only-
I don't mean Shadow. With all honesty, I like your content, and you're not a bad guy. But this episode, it just wasn't it. It was lacking something. I feel like if you added like
Development.
more, I guess, yeah, a more backstory, perhaps as to maybe Rudigo's character, or maybe why Virus had to actually leave, then maybe I would have been more invested.
And
But
maybe
this
we wouldn't
episode-
criticize it like an actual meme, but clearly,
Yeah. Yes.
you're
Honestly,
taking it
I
as a
don't
serious
like
thing. We're joking.
I don't like to criticize things. I'm not that type of person. I like to give them a chance. But this episode, it just wasn't it. It just, it was lacking, like, more development. It was lacking more backstory as to, like, certain characters, like Virus, why he had to leave. If you'd gone into more detail about that, and to more, maybe just a little bit of history about who Rudigo is and why he knew Shadow, then maybe I'd be more curious. But to this episode, it was just fighting. There was barely any dialogue.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Mostly fighting, and then Len and Sunset. Sunset mostly talking about
Yeah.
Shadow.
That part was the only thing to like move the plot.
That was,
in
like, an
advance.
only
Even then,
dialogue
you couldn't really
thing.
take it seriously.
Yeah.
I don't even remember like what the talk with Shadow and Virus was. It was like, oh, I have to leave. Why? I don't know.
Pretty
Just
much all
got to.
out of it.
Like, I don't understand. It's just,
Yeah.
it's very plain,
Yeah.
if I was to say.
It just seems like a little bland because you have too much fighting, and that's like another training episode in, and training episodes can get boring, but if you do it correctly, then you're good. But you're not going to do it correctly, then
if you
don't
drag
do it.
if you drag the training episodes out too long, then people are going to expect it and then just going to be tired of it. Try mixing it up with normal daily life, like basically like going through like the real world and stuff and what they do.
Yeah,
but
stuff like that.
And I understand it's like this was like the beginnings, and you've probably improved, but as to now, it's just not that. Like,
yeah,
I feel like if you added more of what they would actually be doing instead of just talking and training, like actually bring some real life elements to it, like talking or like just hanging out, having a good time maybe, then I would probably be more invested. But as for this episode, like,
oh my god, Ron.
It was only just straight up like generic Xenoverse RPs as it was back in the day. It was just like fighting, very small dialogue, if lucky. But the rest is just like fighting, barely any talking.
The only dialogue that you actually saw was Len and Sunset, but that wasn't even dialogue. That was just like literally Sunset trying to hook up with Shadow.
Yeah, yes. Sunset wants to rape Shadow, and Len just wants to kill him. Like,
yeah. Like, that kind of escalated a little bit. I mean, yeah, sure, Shadow did fight fucking Sunset and literally chased her out off of the fucking planet. But, like,
I don't understand, like...
I'm gonna be really
I don't understand.
It's just...
And to be fair, even if they did go into the hyperbolic time chamber, like, that's not gonna give you enough experience when you're going up against
an actual villain.
Especially when they work for Frieza. And Shadow told me that Frieza is stronger in this series than he is in the original Dragon Ball timeline. So, these people aren't... And if Frieza chose them to be his soldiers, they're not going to be pushovers. So, like, a few days of training is not going to fully complete to being able to take on 2 elite warriors.
Yeah. So what do you guys give the rating of this episode?
0.
I was going to give it like a 0, but just because I'll give it a 1, just because of how just fucking hilarious it was. Like, but overall, I feel like more could have been added, and a lot of things could have made the episode better. It just wasn't the opportunity. It's like when you're playing baseball. Sometimes there's a chance you can get a home run, but this episode was just a swing and a miss.
Oh my god.
Pretty much. Like, only about 2 minutes worth of this episode didn't seem like filler. It was pretty much some of that.
Yeah.
Well, that's basically what this episode was. It was a filler episode leading up to a battle, but if you're gonna do a filler, at least make it interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, this wasn't interesting. This was just, like, bland and other just training, really, to be honest. There was 2 training episodes. The last one was when you destroy the hyperbolic time chamber, mind you, and you just became Gotenks and said, yeet, let me break the plot.
Yeah. It was just... I feel like if they did was, like, not just focus on training, it was, like, that's 2 training, episodes back to back. Like, that's not good.
Like, you don't have to do training episodes back to back, but you could do more dialogue.
You could split it up into more different types of sections, and then maybe do like a little bit of training. But this was just an all-out brawl. This wasn't even like training. This was just Shadow just showing off what he can do. And then
there was really only 2 scenes of.
Yeah, Rudiger was just there to take the beating, which I feel bad for. He deserves way more respect.
He got the respect that was needed in Revolutions.
He's in commission for like top 10 worst fucking masters ever. Like, this dude was only here for like 2 episodes, and he's like, "Oh, I'm done being your master. I gotta go."
Yeah, like he was only a master for like 2 episodes. It's like, all right, I'm gonna throw you away.
The old man was a better master.
Yeet. Like, like Shadow's had no fucking masters. He's had no one to show him, like, the right path, or to give him an actual good, like, childhood, like, life. Like, where he can, at least enjoy himself before he has to go and get his ass kicked. Like, if you're gonna be like a kid character, at least make it seem like you're actually a kid and not focus on, like, your pure sane instincts. Live the life of an actual normal child and do things that a child would like a kid, like a 10-year-old would enjoy.
The real title of this episode, Shadow rails Orange with his skills unranked.
Oh my god. Jesus.
That was by Twisted.
And I don't like to criticize. I really don't. Like, I enjoy a lot of content, and I don't like to, like, be the type of person that likes to rant on about stuff. But there are just certain things that need to be explained. Like, certain things that just need to be told. And I like to speak the truth. Nothing but the truth, and only the truth. And, honestly, I feel like this was, like, one of the worst episodes.
So far I've seen probably, yeah, because of the fact that it's a 2-time training. Like, you don't have to train every single time. You could have, like, a chill episode or an episode to where there's more dialogue. And more development.
And that's the thing. Yeah, and that's the thing about, like, mainly I like the Xenoverse RP, like, community, but if you look at, like, the history of stuff it's done, 90% of it is fighting or training, the other 10% is actual interesting stuff. Like,
Yeah.
take, Deji versus Jake Paul, for example, and expect it to be an actual even fight when you just get fucking slapped.
We all know who won that one.
Yeah! Fucking Jake!
Deji can't box or shit.
No.
Well, it'd be like that sometimes. Just have to see what the next episode brings to the table. So 5.
Hopefully, it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm out of here. I think I had enough Spirit Uprising. Yeah, no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guys
You know how it
enjoyed.
is, lads.
Go subscribe to Kirai and Jordan.
Yes.
And yeah,
Subscribe to Mr. Raikook.
kind of fucking done out of here. Wait another week for the